communication. We have to extend our hands to other areas of allied IT topics. So in this connection, we thought of organizing a kind of mind awakening of the youngsters here, the students here on cyber security and forensic. So we are conducting webinar on cyber security and forensic in association with IET student chapter DSATM Bangalore. It's my privilege to welcome Dr. Dinesh H.A., who is the founder and director of CyberSena R&D India Private Limited, who is also serving this teaching field since many years as associate professor and head of computer science engineering department SGBIT, Belgaum. Sir, welcome you for this webinar.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
We need to listen to you, and we need to explore the certain things in the cyber security and forensic which we are not aware.
Sure.
You are part this field of cyber security and forensic. It is privilege to have you on this platform to speak to our students, friends, basically, and even our faculty members are also there in this webinar. Sir, behalf of the management, principal, and heads of various departments, I heartily welcome you for this webinar, Dinesh sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for the nice introduction. So I'd like to take it forward.
Yes. I really appreciate the concern of Dr. Biradar, who organized this webinar. I really thankful to him. I also welcome him to this webinar. I also welcome the faculty members, in particular Vishwanath is there, and even other faculty members are also there. I really heartfelt thanks to them for joining this. And last but not least, the student friends who have joined in this pandemic. You know that the mindset of every human being is not in listening to anything. So there will be some cases in some families. So it is really troublesome, and it is really fearful. The second wave, the impact of the second wave on the human being. So even in that situation, our students, friends have joined this webinar. It is a kind of diversion of the mind, at least towards cyber security and forensic. So we will forget many things, the pains which we have every day, listening to the news and even suffering also. So probably this will be the booster for the young minds here to think positive in this second pandemic. So I welcome all the students who have joined here. So I request Dr. Biradar to take over further and make this webinar successful. So over to you, Biradar.
Okay, so thank you, sir. Dear students, good afternoon. Once again, I am pleased to invite our eminent resource person, Dr. Dinesh H.A. Dinesh, sir, is a young visionary academician and entrepreneur who is serving the society through research, innovation, and knowledge in the field of engineering and technology. He is a founder of IT industry named by CyberSena India Private Limited, which works in the field of cyber security and forensic investigation. At present, Dinesh sir is serving as an associate professor and HOD in the Department of Computer Science, SJBIT Belgaum. So he has completed his PhD in the field of cloud computing security, MTech software engineering, B, and diploma in the field of computer science and engineering. He is a certified trainer in CCNA, virtualization technology, MATLAB, and security. Previously, he was working in PS University, Bangalore University, and Jain Group of University. He has more than 5 patents for his innovative work. He has published more than 15 research articles in the national and international platform. He has received Best Teacher Award, Global Teaching Excellent Award, Best Research Award, Best Paper Award. He is a role model to many young research and faculties. I heartily welcome Dinesh sir. So please do
Thank you.
carry the session.
Thank you. Thanks for the nice introduction. So I would like to share my session. So Sidhu sir is one of my best friend also. So during my PS tenure. So thanks, sir. Hope
Thank you, sir.
your
Thank you
kids-
very much.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah. Hope the screen is visible, and let me minimize the window. Yeah. So good. Yeah. So I'm just starting my presentation. Yeah, so welcome to the domain. So virtual domain of crime, virtual domain of security, virtual domain of investigation. Because those days, earlier days, there was a crime which is happening through guns, machine guns, and the weapons, the physical item that they were using. But nowadays, so no weapons. So it's just internet is enough to trouble anyone and to destroy anybody image and in the society and all. So that is the reason. With that introduction, I would like to come and introduce the cyber security, cyber crime, and cyber forensic, which is a very hot topic these days. Especially in the pandemic, all are sitting in house and they are finding a way in internet to earn the money to damage the enemies and all. So this is the time to learn cyber security, cyber crime, and cyber forensic. Okay, I am starting my presentation with the agenda of cyber security, cyber hygiene, cyber crime, and cyber forensic investigation. I'd like to give you the all the awareness. This session is for particularly awareness session, and also what is going on in the society, what must we do and what must we don't do. Okay, because I know I got a in a Facebook, many are creating a fake profile of of yours and asking money from someone that is there in recently during the pandemic. So more than the 1 lakh cases has been filed. So with respect to the online fake profile creation and asking money in a Facebook profile and all, that is been reported to Facebook only. Okay, so many issues are there. What should be done and what should not be done. Okay, so that is our agenda here. So with this agenda, I would like to start my session. The first agenda is the cyber security, and let us start the session from the proverb. Okay, you can build the Great Wall of China, but only one person is good enough to open the gate. So though we have an intelligent and robust IT infrastructure, so we need one gate, we need one small door that is enough to open that particular wall. So similarly, so though we have a great IT infrastructure, one small vulnerability or weakness of the system is good enough to spoil the system. Okay. So next, let's begin with the session of concern and security breaches. So the Twitter has been reported 32 million account has been hacked in Twitter, and because of the weak password and all. So in Yahoo also the 500 million. So account has been compromised. So even in LinkedIn, Amazon and all. So it's been many because of the weak password and the unsecured network. So this particular account has been compromised. Okay, and also many. So Ashley Mandelson reported many use same password, because even we people are using the same password when we have Gmail and when we have Facebook account and too many other education related accounts and all. We have a habit of using the same password. So that is again a challenging, and again it is a breach of security breach. So that is we need to focus what should we do and what should not be do. Okay, so that is where then even malware is found in Apple. 2 million new signature of malware and ransomware attack has been noticed, and they demanded for Bitcoin, which is a cryptocurrency. Okay, so let's come to the cyber security basics and overview, because you all electronics and communication student. So I thought to start with the definition as well, and also to enlighten till the whatever the attacks can found out. Okay, so here the cyber security is a practice which intends to protect computers, networks, programs, and data from unintended or unauthorized access or change or destruction. Okay, so security is to protect the IT resources. It is for similar to the security person in front of the gate standing to protect the college premises from unauthenticated or unauthorized person or animals or something like that. So here the cyber security is for protecting the computer and IT resources from unauthorized access. Okay, here there are types of attacks. It may be web-based attack or it may be system-based attack. Okay, so what is cyber attack? It is attempts. It's a hacker attempts by hacker to damage or destroy computer network or system. Okay, this is what the cyber attack meaning is. Here there are two types: web-based and system-based. And in system-based, it can be virus, worms, Trojan horse, backdoors, bots, malware, or anything. So these are all the web system-based. And when you come to the web-based, so denial of service, distributed denial of service, brute force, session hijacking, man in the middle, SQL injection, phishing, sniping, spoofing, social engineering, whaling. So these are all the different web-based attacks to trouble the web services or web technologies which are there in the market. Assume if the Flipkart is down for 1 hour, the loss of Flipkart is in $1 million and competitor will gain the advantage of it. Okay, so that is where the concept coming to picture. Okay, next we are a target. We have a username and passwords, email harvesting. Okay, so there are many techniques: email harvesting, virtual goods, botnet, identity hijacking, web server, financial, extortion. Okay, so these are all the different attacks that are there. Okay, that are there. So it is been once hacked, the criminals, cyber criminal can install and programs on your computer that capture all the keystrokes. Okay, and also the email harvesting, once it is hacked, so the email anybody can read or email and all those things. And even the virtual goods, once it is hacked, the cyber criminal can copy and steal any virtual goods. Okay, and botnet also. So once it is hacked, your computer can be connected to entire network of hack. Okay, so similarly identity hijacking to take the identity of yours, web server. It's once a criminal can turn your computer into web server. So what it means, so your computer will be acting as a computer to make cyber crimes. Okay, so that means your computer has been compromised, and so that is using for different reason. Okay, so then with respect to the financial things, once it is hacked, so it can be credit card information, or it can be tax record, or it can be anything. Okay, so that should not be happen. Okay, so extortion is there. Okay, extortion are there. And so similarly, so many attacks are ongoing on. Okay, and we should be very careful in dealing the things. Okay, cyber security in a single word, single sentence. Okay, I can tell you the cyber security is protecting our digital device and data from unauthorized access. Okay, and what are the common current security protection? So the security settings, you should set the complex password, and we should have antivirus, and we should have a firewall system. Okay, so etc. These are all the the stuff one can be utilized. Okay, and the workout. Okay, so let us demonstrate. So let us not restrict for theory only, because you may get boring. Okay, so for few minutes I'd like to tell you what is breach and where exactly we are missing, how the passwords are compromising. Okay, so let us try out some demonstration in browser. So maybe, so let me show you where the password of all of ours, where the password will be stored. Okay, if you visit any Google Chrome or Mozilla web browser that we are using. Okay, so visit the settings. Okay, there, once you visit the settings, so in the setting part you can go to the the privacy and security section, where all the passwords, okay, all the passwords will be saved in this particular area. Okay, look at here, I have used Amazon, I have my own company, and all my account usernames are there, password also is there. Okay, So if browsers are saving our password, where is the security? Where is the security? So what is the meaning of cryptography? Why it is not encrypted the password? Just by clicking here, okay, we can see the password. Okay, that is a tragic thing. Okay, so here by taking my PC credits here, you can see the password also. If browsers are saving like this, the password, okay, then what is the security? Okay, what is the security? So all my the credentials are saving and the passwords are here. If you look at your own computer, if possible you visit, and all staffs I request you to visit your computer and check the browser whether it is really saving the password or not, auto saving is enabled or not, whether the password is saving in encrypted format or in a plain text. Okay, this is a very good the way, and it's a threat for all of us. Okay, so this is where the password is getting compromised. Next you visit the Mozilla. I am showing in Mozilla. So recently I showed in a Google Chrome. So look at here in the Mozilla, if you visit the tools and option, okay, so here in the security and privacy, okay, so there all the passwords, okay, you click on the saved logins, here all the passwords can be seen. See here, so this password it can be easily seen just by pressing the I button. So why this was facilitated by the browser is, so whenever the user is forget the password, he or she can visit this settings and can see the password. That is where the browser was facilitated, but this was misused, and this was being misused by the attacker or hacker to visit the Mozilla browser and things. Okay, so that is where the mistake has been happen. Okay, so this is one of the issue. So please check your browser whether it is really secure, whether it is saving the password or not. This is a live example I am giving with respect to the cyber security and the cyber breach. Okay, so and also the another threat why I give this path is, if you visit this path automatically, so the problem is we can easily take your complete browser to my PC just by visiting this profile. There is one small folder which refer your browser history, password, cache, memory and all. Even if it is a 2-year or 3-year data, whichever you browsed, all the things are stored in this particular profile. Okay, so this can be easily seeable by anybody, and if because I being a forensic investigator, I'll take this profile, and with that I'll start doing an investigation. Okay, so this is where the the security profile issues are there. Next come to the mobile. Yeah, all are using mobile these days. So using mobile only, you are accessing your Google whatever the shopping and all shopping, and you are doing online transaction, and you are doing login to the email and forwarding and all. Just go to the browser of your mobile. It may be Google Chrome or Mozilla. Just click on the settings. Then you visit the under setting. There is a password. Okay, click on the password. See, first step is this: visit the setting. Then the second step is password. This is the last image. Okay. Then once the password is clicked, okay, so this saved password you can easily see. Okay, so first, second, and this is the third. So select any one account, and this is the password. If we click on this particular A symbol, so it easily the password can be seen. This was a good opportunity to recall the forgetting password, but unfortunately, if you share your mobile to your friends or relatives or someone, so easily they can see the password, right? They can be easily steal the password, and they can note down also. Okay, this is another challenge we have, because all are using a smartphone. So these are all the issues. So now what is the solution for this? Let us understand, let us learn. Knowledge is money, knowledge is power, knowledge is everything. Okay, so without a knowledge, even king will become, even if the billionaire will become, okay, the beggar in the next day, because there is no lack of knowledge. Okay, please give more importance to the knowledge. So solution is the cyber security and the knowledge. Okay, that is the solution. So terminology we need to understand. There is the issue of phishing is going on. It is a fraudulent attempt. Okay, attempt and to obtain the sensitive information such as username, password, credit card details, and all the things. Okay, it can be even. So if I want to steal some information, I'll send one email or I will send one website. I'll create one website link similar to State Bank of India. So the home page looks like State Bank of India only, because I am a software engineer. I know how to develop the web page. So I'll use the same pages as State Bank of India, and I'll give that link to you. So you, if you have no knowledge on the URL, so by seeing the appearance of State Bank of India window, so you will enter the details. Okay. So that password I can easily track and I can misuse. Okay. So that is where the phishing attacks coming to picture. Sorry to interrupt. Professor Sidhu sir, my voice is audible, right? Perfect. Any issues?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Okay, no issues, right?
No
Yeah.
issues.
Okay. Yeah, fine. So sorry. Okay, next, malware. We need to understand the malware. What is malware? This is a malicious software. So it's a program or file that is harmful. That is harmful to a computer user. It includes the computer virus, worm, Trojan horse, spyware. Okay, what is spyware? Spyware, you people are wants to enjoy the game apps, so you will accept. You will accept if you want to give access to a gallery, if you want to give access to your contacts, if you want to give access, so you will provide all the access, say SSS, because you want to enjoy the app. That is where the problem is. Okay, so don't simply press accept button when you want to enjoy the apps. Okay, so that is the mistake we do. Okay, and so this is what, so we should not, that is where we give access to most of the malicious software and all those things. Okay, and ransomware, it is one of the malicious software designed to block access to a computer system. Okay, so what it does, it will encrypt the files and it will demand for money. So once you pay the money, it may provide the password to encrypt, decrypt, or otherwise it may not be able to do that. Okay, it's the same, this is another blackmailing and earning money strategy. So ransomware. Then hacking they do for fun, and they do for misusing and compromising your account for criminal activities, and they do for financial benefit and all those things. Okay, so what they do, they will hack and they'll unauthorizedly access your website or your email account or your any college credentials and all those things. So maybe your friend may take your account and may send a threatening email to someone and all those. That is where the hacking terminology coming to picture. Next, cookies. So cookies is a web cookie. It's a browser information. It's a small piece of data sent from a website and stored on the user computer by the user's web browser while the user is browsing. Okay. So these, whenever the user is browsing, the browser data will be stored in the computer. So that is what the cookies is. That is again a challenging task, because if anybody takes these cookies, so maybe you can misuse this information. Antivirus, you all know, so there are a variety of antiviruses, but so we need to ensure which antivirus for which virus signature and all, because those people they are the creator of virus also, and they know the signatures, and so one has to know all this information. And let us understand few of the cyber hygienic. Okay, how hygiene can be maintained in the cyber world. Okay, so the first one is the cyber hygiene. So what are the 7 cyber hygiene tips for remote work? For example, you all sitting in home and attending online classes, so it's really important. Okay, so it's really important to educate the student and the faculty, and do not use any public Wi-Fi, just it is available for free of cost, because one incident happened in an airport where they were accessing the airport Wi-Fi, which leads to the identity theft. Okay, and the confidential information and whatever the gallery photos, everything was been taken by the data center person. Okay, that is where the another issue. Do not use public Wi-Fi, and so have a company approved antivirus, whichever is company is provided, or authenticated antivirus you should have, and encrypt of all devices. You should encrypt all the the devices in the meanwhile. Okay, and update the device software regularly, VPN for business critical. So VPN is a virtual private network. Probably once you join into the industry, this VPN probably you will be able to understand what is VPN and how to work with the VPN and all. Okay. So next, beware of phishing schemes. Okay. Phishing, don't trust what is there in the internet. It may be different. You don't simply trust and share confidential information. Okay. So this is where the cyber hygiene 7 tips I would like to share with you people, and few of the definition also I would like to tell you. It's a practice and steps that user of computer and other devices take to maintain the system health and improve online security. Along with your physical body hygiene, you need to maintain your computer or the mobile or smartphone hygiene also. Okay, otherwise it may end up with a tragedy or losing some money and spoiling your images. Okay, so be careful, and cyber hygiene must be maintained. Okay, so that is where the definition coming to picture. Next comes to the introduction. It is similar to well compared to the personal hygiene. Okay, repeatedly change your like you change your toothbrush, you need to change the password repeatedly. Otherwise, if you use the same old toothbrush, it leads to unhygienic. Okay, so that is where, because cyber hygiene, it relates to the practice and precaution user take with the aim of keeping sensitive data organized, safe and secure from theft and outside attacks. Okay, so this is where the introduction coming to picture. Next, cyber hygiene, what are the do's? Okay, what are the do's? Because I must tell this, because you are all working in home, and so you must find out some of the the precautions. So use antivirus software, use strong password, change password frequently, only visits website okay. Do not, because there is a concept of darknet, deep web and all. If you unknowingly enter into that, so your account will be seized, and so it may end up with losing your data or something like that. Don't share personal information, because in Facebook it's all available. Many people are doing using putting a stamp size photo to the Facebook, putting Aadhaar card to the Facebook, PAN card to the Facebook. These are all the KYC details. Anybody can create account from that. Okay, so and also you're putting date of birth for getting the birthday wishes. Again, that is the wrong thing. Okay, you put only the day and month if really required. Otherwise, close it. Okay, so all this information, when the credit card is stolen or lost, the customer care people ask only this: what is your date of birth? What is your mother maiden name? So you all putting those information in the Facebook. That is again a tragic thing. Okay, so be careful whenever you are putting your confidential information. Okay, and next, install the software updates, use unique password, use two-factor authentications if possible. Okay, and use strong passwords, use a password manager and all. Two-factor authentication is one which will also enable the OTP in your PC, okay, or laptop. If you are really own your laptop of your own, then you use two-factor authentication. Otherwise, don't use, because you cannot access your account. Okay, so because every time you are using a different PC, and you need to have mobile and a lot of complex steps it is. Otherwise, you use, if you own your own laptop, please use the two-factor authentication. Don'ts. What are the don'ts? Okay, greediness on online lottery one. So you will get an email. So you won a lottery because you are the 1 lakh visitor of this particular website. And there are also, Amazon is giving iPhone 9 and whatever the latest version. Okay, Samsung mobile, smartphone. Just please share this to 10 WhatsApp group, so you will get a mobile automatically. So this is another tragic issue. They use this is for advertising or adware. It is okay. It is a kind of advertisement software which will be publicizing, and do not run behind a free offer. It may be iPhone, or it may be laptop, or it may be anything. So free of cost, nothing you will get in this world. Okay, everything you should get by putting your efforts. Okay, so efforts and your hard work only will pay off. No lottery you will get. Okay, don't run behind such emails or message. Okay, so you will not get anything. Next, sharing personal laptops and mobile and digital gadgets. Why you should not share? I already show you, demonstrated you. The password is available in the browsers. So if you share your personal gadget to someone, they easily take your password and they may misuse. Okay, here one of the student who is jealousy about the beauty of other girl and his boyfriend, and they are using the girl account and spoiled the image. So this is what the real instant is happen. Okay, be careful. Okay, be careful about your friends and so-called great close friends and all, because be careful. So it should not be share whatever is unshareable. Okay, next, permitting unknown apps for accessing gallery. That's why I was telling. So when you want to install apps, no, it will ask for access gallery, access camera, access contact. Why camera to be provided to apps? So if you provide camera to apps, okay, so it can automatically switch on your camera, switch off your mobile camera, right? So where is the privacy? Suppose you are in your privacy room. So if that app is automatically switch on your camera, so what will be the condition? So this is where you need to think. Don't simply accept whatever is there. Read it and understand. Then you go for it. Okay. Do not rush in enjoying any apps. Okay. So next, sharing key information, auto save password. Okay. Forget to log out while you are in a public cyber cafe. These are all the don'ts. Don't do that. Okay. Scanning QR code for receiving money is the OLX fraud and some OLX and online marketing. So they send a QR code. If you accept this QR code, money will be credited to your account. That's where they tell. But instead, money will not deposit. Money will withdraw. Okay, money will automatically debit. Okay, it will not credit from your account by reading the QR code. That is also one of the fraud. Be careful, because there was an incident in Belgaum. So the person who wanted to sell the car of rupees 8 lakhs car, he was selling to 2 lakh. Okay, and the QR code he has been set in multiple QR code he has been sent. Okay, and because QR code capacity is some limited, 2,000, 5,000, depends on the application, Paytm and application. The person who read the series of QR code, he lost the money. He didn't get the money. Okay, so many issues. So be careful and don't put KYC details, sharing and linking unauthenticated information. Okay, don't if you, because video exam postponed, suddenly somebody edited the old circular with the date, and you will simply like it, and you will just share it in the social media. Don't do that. Sharing is also a crime. Liking is also a crime. Okay, so rumors and some unauthenticated, you should not do that. Next comes to the unsecured usage of social media. Okay, please lock your Facebook profile immediately, because your photo can be downloaded. Your photo can be downloaded and fake social account can be created. Okay, because whatever your cover photo, whatever your profile photo is there, that I can use it, and your name I can write, and I can create one Facebook account, right? And I can demand for money, or I can request money through your account. That is where it happened. So many. Even yesterday, day before yesterday, one HOD account has been created of Bangalore reputed college, and he was asking money in the midnight, 12 o'clock. Okay, sir, please send me 5,000 immediately. I'm in a Majestic struck due to lockdown and all. So what if I transfer by seeing the situation? Okay, 5,000 will be gone, right? That's it. And what is the image of that professor? So professor image will damage, right? So and tomorrow everybody will tell, sir, give me 5,000 which I given yesterday. Okay, so if 10 people is paid 5,000, it's a 50,000 for him. In a night he is earning, hacker. Okay, and he will delete that profile and he will start with a new profile. Okay, every night 150,000 you will get collection. Okay, it's not so easy also. Nobody will pay, but when the professors and when reputed people name if you use, okay, obviously the friends or relatives will definitely pay it, because you marked your relation also in Facebook such a way that mother, wife, husband, something like that, right? Brother, in a relationship also you mark it in a Facebook. It is very easy to know about you in using a Facebook profile. Okay, keeping status of live movement. Okay, do not post wherever. Suppose if you put a live status, I am moving to Hyderabad, I am moving to the Chennai and all, because okay, so attacker or the real theft, real thief can be misused that status. In Chikmagaluru coffee estate, there was one incident. The coffee estate owner, okay, owner and wife was about to travel USA. and they put a status that I'm moving to USA for a week. Okay, and in a coffee estate, only one old woman was there, who is the mother of those, the owner. Okay, 1 week the thief is been utilized that moment, and he enjoyed all the the benefits of coffee estate, and finally he killed that woman also. Okay, so we should be very careful while putting a live movement and all. Okay, do not share credential to subordinates, colleagues, family, whoever it may be. Do not share your credential. Okay, so password, username. Okay, do not share credential. That is where the don'ts coming to picture. Okay, create a common cyber hygiene policy. That's what the recommended here, because there is crime. It is a virtual world. We can't understand what is going on and all. Okay, so that is the reason banking application sets 30 days or 90 days, 120 days for resetting the passwords and all. Next, create a common hygiene policy, manage and install, limit the number of users. Suppose if we are shared by one single computer, okay, in the department, so that should be limited, and back up the data. So every now and then back up the data, okay, and now employ the cyber security framework. Okay, that is where the common hygiene policy coming to picture. Okay, change the toothbrush, change the toothbrush. Similarly, you change your password. Okay, that is where the cyber hygiene coming to picture. Okay, so this is where how to create a common policies. So use email securely, identify phishing, change password, practice wireless security, understand social engineering, use social media judicially, be alert to insider threats, secure the supply chain. Okay, so many things. Okay, and how to spot the phishing email. Okay, so look at the from email. Okay, this is looks like a non-Indian, or looks like some unknown domain. Look at the domain dlut.edu.cn. Edu always education. Edu refers to the education. .in means India. .com means commercial. .org means organization. What is this CN? Is it a Canada? So how it relate to you? Okay, why you are replying to such email? Okay, so don't do that, and whatever they are asking, okay, with respect to the grammar, so look at the grammar, look at the email ID, look at the domain ID. Okay, then you decide. So what you want to do that? Okay, so here they made a like honeypot. So to steal your username and password. Okay, just put a email. So if you mention your username, password, he will misuse that for cybercrime activities. Okay, so be careful about the phishing mail and its signature. Next, security tip demonstration. I supposed to do that. Okay, so I will put this at the so what is that? I'll just show you. So how to do that and all. Security demonstration. So look at here. This is a MS Word. Okay, so suppose this is common in seminars, in project report and all, because so in a research publication also you put a hard effort to prepare one great research article. Okay, so what will happen? This research article anybody can take before you publish. Okay, or the project report or seminar report anybody can take before you submit to the university. So how to avoid such a thing? Okay, so just make a lock. Go to the file, and in the file buttons. Okay, so click on the the info button, and secure it. Security is very important here. So info, and here the protect. So protect is there, and encrypt with password. So I hope most of you know, but still, so others, to enlighten others, I am putting the password here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the password I entered just now, and I am just re-entering the password. Okay, just pressing OK. Now it is locked. Okay, if I close this, so once I close this, okay, so I need to save, okay, as a demo. So on a desktop, demo DSU. Okay, just I am saving. Now if I open this, so it will not be open unless there is a particular, okay, the password. This is CyberSena here a desktop. Okay, so I am just opening a demo DSU file. Okay, So I have just used 1234 password to encrypt. Okay, see here. It is asking password 1234. So then after entering only it will open. Otherwise it will not open. Okay. So I'll just enter the wrong password and I'll show you. Okay. So just double click here. Okay, and now I am entering the wrong password. Okay, or I am not entering any password. Okay, it will not open. It will not open. Okay, so this is where the security is a small thing. Okay, it is very small thing. You might be knowing this, but you are not using it. You should use it, because whenever you are doing confidential data, it may be research or it may be any confidential work of yours in the organization. You should be very careful. Okay, and second thing is watermark. So what is watermark? So one has to use watermarking technique. Okay, for to ensuring you are the ownership. Okay, so how to do that is just you have to visit to the design. Okay, so design, and then click on the watermarking window, and you are going to put your identity here. You might have seen TV9 exclusive. Whenever TV9 is identified or discovered some great thing, it will put TV9 exclusive, okay, in the background. That means no other media can use it. Okay, similarly, so this is the step. So if you put the the background confidential, even you can type here aram se, but in the background there is a confidential or the owner information will be there. Okay, so that is where the watermark coming to picture. So to prove that you are a owner. Okay, so this is what the thing is. So this is with respect to the digital watermarking and all, and also the email with expiry. Why you need to send email with expiry? For example, you are sharing your CV to one organization, so as a for a job. Okay, so and also you are sharing your Aadhaar card, PAN card, and all those things, because you need to join to that organization with all KYC details. Okay, you must, because they are asking, you need to share. Okay, and you don't want to keep that for a long term. So what you need to do, you need to set send an email with expiry. How to send that email with expiry? It is very simple. Okay, go to the the browser, and there you click on the go to the your account, go to the inbox. Okay, I'm just visiting to my inbox. Okay, inbox, here in inbox. So what is happening? So I need to compose a email. Okay, I need to compose a email with expiry. Okay, how to do that? Just click compose button. Okay, and there you type whoever you want to type the receiving end. Okay, so yeah, here compose is done. Just it is taking some time, it will happen. Okay, just I'm clicking on compose, it is loading. Yeah, so keeping email with expiry is very much recommended whenever you are doing confidential or sensitive communication. Maybe it may be DRDO, ISRO, and all. We are when I was in DRDO, so we were using such things, because we don't want to keep our confidential information for a long time with person. We want to keep it for only short term. Okay, we want to keep it for only short term. So that is that time. So we will be using that. Okay, so here in the you just enter whoever you want to send. Okay, for example, I want to send to our principal. I want to send some email to our principal with confidentiality. Look at here, turn confidential mode on. Okay, and so this is where you need to turn the confidential mode on, and you need to test expiries in 1 day, 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, 3 months, 5 years. Okay, you can do this settings. Okay, 1 day, and save it, or you can use SMS passcode also. This passcode, whenever they want to see the email, okay, they will have to type the passcode, and which is connected to their mobile number. Okay, then only they can able to see. Otherwise, so you can just set the expiry in 1 day, and now you send. So look at here, content expire April 28, 2021. This is where the message coming to picture. Okay, so this is where this is what how to set your confidentiality mode on. Okay, So this is email with expiry. So I have given a demonstration with references. Okay, these are all the references to understand cyber hygiene. Okay, so before we move to the cyber crime is a huge area. So you can't restrict. It's not. We can't say we can complete in 1 hour or 1 day or 1 week. So every day there is a new attack, new crime. Okay, so let us work out the cyber crimes. What are the things are happening? So the first point is forgery. So multimedia forgery, it may be image, audio, video, signature forgery, textual forgery, and all those things. What is the image forgery? So in pornography, okay, you might have seen, the anybody can taking the anybody bodies and they're collaging. Okay, that is the forgery. That is to spoil to damage the image of the celebrities. They are doing all these things. And audio during the election and the party movements. Okay, you might have seen audio they are releasing and video as well. Okay, and signature forgery they are doing. Okay, so though lot of crimes are happening, so we will study one by one. Social media, online, WhatsApp, email harassment, ransomware, hacking, gambling. Okay, and so many things are there, so can't restrict the cyber crime. So look at here, this Times of India has been announced the cyber crime section only to enlighten everyone what are the related cyber crime issues and all. Okay, look at here, the Vishakhapatnam, there is a cyber crime. Mangalore also the cyber crime issues. Okay, it's all, and cyber crimes are increasing due to pandemic because all are sitting in home and they are exploring the different hacking skills. Okay, so these are all the issues. And so let us enlighten ourselves with the multimedia. What is multimedia? Multimedia is it's a combination of image, audio, video, text, and all those things. Okay, this is called multimedia. How they do a forgeries? So look at here. This is a background image, and this is a the foreground image. Okay, so foreground image. So what they are doing? They are just combining. They are just combining the each other. Okay, which is very much wrong thing. Which is very much wrong thing, that is we can say. Okay, so what this image is, this is the image, you can see it is a forged image. Okay, so because this image and this image they have combined, so they made it as a forgery. Okay? Why I'm showing this? Because this is where they take somebody's neck and somebody's body and they made a image forgery. Okay, for celebrities. Next, image forensic methods are there. Okay, to detect whether it's the image is forged or not. Okay, we have physical based, camera based, pixel based, geometric based, format based. So many, the forensic methods are there. So he has to certify whether that image is forged or not. Okay. So next, audio forensic. Okay, there are so many, the methods of forensic to detect whether that audio is really done or fake. Okay. So that is called quick enhance. It's a speech clarification processor. So that is the tool which is there to forensic. Okay, and these are on the link where you can visit and monitor what is ongoing violence and rumors in Facebook or in Twitter or in maybe in YouTube and all. Okay, so these are all the links and these are all the techniques to understand the violence at present, the rumors at present. Okay, so where it is required for cybercrime police, CCBs, CIDs. Okay, there they will be monitoring the the health of the society. They will be watching such things. What is rumors going on? What are the the issues that is posting in YouTube, Facebook, and all? The cybercrime police will be watching all these things by using such techniques. Okay, so you should be very careful when you are posting something on Facebook. Okay, so this is one of the example of cybercrime that is being noticed. The person called Manjit Singh, he will be visiting all the districts. Okay, he will be part of all the district OLX. He will say he is a military man and he will show his canteen card, he will show his Aadhaar card, and he will he want to sell his car, or he want to sell he has purchased his car from a canteen card, so he want to sell it for a 50% discount. Okay, so what he want to sell 10 lakh car for 3 lakhs. So people who are greedy or people who are desperate, okay, we can say desperate, okay, he will definitely like this offer, and also he will gain the courtesy at the last moment that he is suddenly posted to the border, you want 50,000 immediately. So what the person who is in desperate, he will do, he will simply pay the amount. Okay, because anyhow military man and we can trust him, because they are the reputed people, military people, they are reputed, professors also reputed. Okay, they will only target such people to do such a thing. Okay, so that is where the message, so that is where the concept, so that is where the concepts coming to picture. Okay, so this is the OLX fraud, and see here WhatsApp chat or history. Okay, so relationships, spy, criminal activities, all these things. Why I'm showing this demonstration? See here, so everybody is using WhatsApp. The backup will be stored in the Google Drive, right? The backup will be there in the Google Drive. So as soon as we click on the Google Drive, okay, so I can download the WhatsApp details. I can download the WhatsApp details, and those details I can purchase a new smartphone. If I start uploading that backup file, okay, I can see what the chat history of yours is. Okay, this is another the issues with respect to the WhatsApp. So be careful whenever you are chatting. See, this is where the backup folder is there in a WhatsApp. This is a backup folder is available in the WhatsApp. Okay, and all the backside information will be there. Okay, next comes the email harassment. Email harassment they do, so that it may be lottery one, it may be job offers related. Okay, and gift related. Okay, so all these things are there. Okay, all these things are there, and this is where the we people are distracting ourselves because we want to become rich soon overnight. So we are just out of the greediness. So if we click on this gift voucher, if you click on the lottery win, so we will be in trouble. Next kind is anonymous email is another fake things is going on. There are many websites are providing free service of it, and where they are going to send a email, okay, from and receiver, anything we can put, and body also we can put anything. Okay, I can use my principal email ID to send a email to staff for any other harassment kind of thing. That is where I can spoil anybody image. That is what the hacker attitude is. Okay, hacker are the people are misusing, and the many tools are readily available to make a crime. That is the reason. Be wise. Whatever you see in the internet or email, do not trust blindly. Okay, that is where the email harassment can come into picture. Next, ransomwares and cryptocurrencies. What is ransomware? What is cryptocurrencies? Okay, so ransomware, this already discussed. Okay, this is one of the you can see here. Look at here. So this is the file where it is they encrypted. Okay, and for decrypting you may need to pay something. Okay, so it is a money making business. Ransomware and cryptocurrencies, one has to be very careful on it. Next comes hacking and data theft and phishing. Okay, so look at the here, this is a State Bank of India website, and look at the URL. It is a rangit.com. Okay, rangit.com, and at the end they are creating sbi.index.html. So we being an engineer can observe and can be alert ourselves. But what about if the uneducated or if computer illiterate, or the people like politicians and all, if they are hardly using and hardly trying, what will be their condition? Okay, even many of the old age professors who are not exposed to online payment and all, these days they started using, but obviously they'll also not understand all such crimes and all. Okay, this should be very careful. This looks like a State Bank of India website only. Anybody will aram se they will put a login, they will username, password. As soon as you press username and password, the automatically that robot or the botnet will working in the background to log in the real website, and whatever the OTP you are entering here, the same thing can be tried in the there. So this is where the communication coming to picture. Okay, so we should be very careful with respect to the phishing. Next, cyber gambling, cyber bidding, and dark night. Okay, so cyber games, very be careful. Okay, don't trust the games, because you may pay 200 rupees. By paying 200 rupees, you may register yourself, but while making a auto renew, if you enable, or if you enter your credit card number and CVV and confidential data, who knows that particular website may retain it for long term and misuse. Okay, so that is where the cyber rummy coming to picture. Okay, we should be very careful. Next thing is cyber sex. It has been common these days. Okay, you all matured. Sorry to show this, because you all matured. I want to alert you. Okay, do not accept unknown friend request. and do not chat, do not video call, okay? Because once you do video call, your face will be captured and it will be used for blackmailing and taking money from you, okay? Because Facebook video call is common. They will overnight they will send one friend request, and if you accept it, a pre-recorded video will be played by other side. So by thinking that in out of excitement, if you show your video, and it will be automatically recorded, and they will demand money for it, okay? So that is another tragic thing. And here in a Facebook, you should be very careful, okay? So what are the way to come out of all this thing is just to follow the report a message and say this is a fake book, fake profile I have received, and is demanding for money and all, okay? You should be very careful on this, okay? So this is what the things Facebook and all. So now we are moving into the cyber forensic, the real investigation domain. So all these cyber crime, cyber security issues, cyber fraud issues, all these are there, but the forensic is the tools or technique which will be used to investigate, okay, after the attacks. But by the time if you are end up with some loss, nobody will give you. But of course, the cyber forensic will help to investigate and thoroughly and identify the theft, okay? So look at here, these are all the digital gadgets. These are all the digital gadgets are available, and so these can be data. All this digital device data can be retrieved even after deleting or formatting by cyber forensic. Look at here, this looks like a gun, pen and bottle opener, okay? So but I'm sure this is not actually the the what you are expecting. This is where it may be USB comb, USB pen and USB bottle opener and all, but they will use for taking a data, okay, data, and they may misuse it, okay? So we should be very careful. This is common in most of the sensitive organizations, okay? Most of the sensitive organizations. So the one has to be very careful on it, okay? Next comes the USB cookies and USB teddy bear, okay, and USB cock, okay? So and these are all the device. Looks like what you see is what you not get, okay? YC is not happening here, okay? So this is where the concept coming to picture, okay? And just a minute, some urgent message, hello. Yeah, thank you for being online. Some urgent message, okay? So this is not actually what you see. It is inside there is a storage. The person who want to store, he will automatically take the data and store it, okay? So next, branches of digital forensic. It is a computer forensic is there, mobile forensic is there, network forensic is there, email or social media forensics are there, okay? And database forensics are there. These are all the different forensic terms, okay, that can be used. One has to be used, okay? And why? What is computer forensic? The computer forensic is a technology which will retrieve the data, or it will retrieve the log file, and whatever the registry or activities that are there in the computer, that can be easily captured by using computer forensic, okay? Next, database forensic is another terminology, and where user ID, password, credit card details and all those things can be used, okay? So this is where the database forensic coming to picture, okay? So and next comes the log files and other information, okay? So and mobile device forensic is a technique which will be used to auto recover the message, calls, logs and email. This is the network forensic, which will help to monitor the network traffic, and email forensic, social media forensic, which will automatically trace the harassment of email, threatening email, signature and sources and all those things, okay? And next comes these are all the terminology so for branches of digital forensic that we are using. And now these are all the phases of cyber forensic, where we will seize the item first, then we'll understand, acquire the data, we'll authenticate it, and we'll analyze it, and we will document it, okay? And we will preserve the digital evidence and data recovery also, okay? Next, digital forensic, these are all the workstation we use for making for investigating the things. And this is a portal where you can lodge a cyber crime if you are end up with some loss, or if anybody is damaging your image. So you can use this portal. So let me brush up few concepts on cyber law also, because cyber law will be there to protect all of us. Okay, it is a it's a IT Act 2000. It has been used amendment in 2008. Okay, so many sections are there to make a penalize the culprit. So there is a section 66, 65, 64, which is dedicated for punishment. One has to be very careful when you are doing cyber crime and trialing and other. So with the evidence of cyber forensic, cyber law will be coming to picture, and the punishment can be initiated. So that is where the cyber law coming to picture. Okay, and here the misusing. So many things are there. Section 66 there, imprisonment there up to 3 year, 5 year imprisonment with some 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs penalty, that is also there. Okay, so these are all the different cyber law sections are there. So for all the related issue, but only problem is there is no international law here, because suppose if Chinese are done any mistake to Indians, so what is the international law? So India, if I do a mistake to Bangalorean, so maybe we comes under the Karnataka government, maybe cyber punishment can be initiated. But what the crime is initiated from China or other country, okay, there is no solution for it. Okay, that is where the international law coming to picture. Okay, what is a netizen? So I just want to brief you something on this. Netizen is a per citizen who is using the network, we call it as a netizen. Okay, so what are the information and what are the usefulness? We need to be work out here. He is sharing and liking a confidential information. So look at here, all the details, all the email ID, password, mobile number, mobile number and email ID has been openly out. Okay, so if this is out, okay, so this is as good as releasing your KYC details. Okay, anybody can take anybody issues. Okay, so next, lottery one. So again, I already shared all these things in the first slides. Okay, few slides. You please be careful. Don't trust on what you see and on what you want to do. Okay, with the concluding remarks, I'd like to tell you anything possible from source code, even hacking and destroying. Okay, so it's after all a software code that is providing you the functions and that is providing you the option. And similarly, so that is the one which is even for hacking also there is a software code. Even if to spoil your account also, the software code is there. Okay, so these are all the issues. This is my concluding remark. Okay, thank you for the opportunity. And question and answer session, of course there is a question and answer session for long, so kindly ask question, and so we will have a discussion further now. Okay, so thank you. Just hold on for
Dear
2
students,
minutes.
do you have any?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear students, do you have any questions relating to cyber crime or forensic? Please do be free to ask the questions to sir.
That's
Dear students, there are any questions, please let me know.
on the
Okay, sir. Dinesh sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. The session was very good, and we learned many new things like WhatsApp cheating, email data stealing, digital forensic, social media violation and monitoring, audio forensic and video forensic, cyber crime and law. So thanks for presenting a session on cyber security, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, once again.
Yeah. You wind up.
Have a nice day, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, sir.